I always kind of knew, I think, from a young age that health was going to be a problem. We always said that, there's no men in our family that live past 65. And I've kind of lived with that since I was 30, because that was around the age that my father passed in his 30s. And my brothers both passed recently, but most of them, there was something had to do with high blood pressure or diabetes, or which led to heart problems. I can't tell you how many ended up on dialysis. It just never dawned on me that I need to go and get checked up. I knew that I should eat well and I should exercise and I should try to keep myself in shape. One of my students, Dr. Ben Gonzalez, and he said, go out and get all the records and everything that you can as best you can and bring them to me, and let's see where you're standing right now. And I remember thinking to myself, where do I go and pick all this stuff up? Well, I don't really have a doctor. They said, well, wherever you went last. I said, well, Dundalk. I said, are you talking about Dundalk, where the military guys, where you went to take your physical when you, I said, yeah, when you go in the Army? I said, yeah, I was 18 years old. You know, back when I was coming up in the 60s, when you turned 18, you had to go get a physical to see whether you're going to be drafted. So wait a minute, are you telling me that you haven't been to a doctor since you did your physical then? I said, no, not really. I can't remember ever being in the hospital. He sent me to every possible doctor that you could go to. I mean, I didn't even know who to go to. Get your prostate here. They sent me through every tube and put ink in, and I'd be waiting with pens and needles, because they said, we know we're going to find something, because it's not a matter of whether we're going to find something. At your age, there's probably going to be something there. We just hope that we've caught it in time. And I kept getting one clean bill of health after the next and the next and the next and the next. And that 5 or 6 months that you had me going to doctors, it scared me to death. I kept thinking, man, what have I done with my life? I should have gone in early. I should have done this. And I think part of it was my lifestyle. Part of it was just, it was a blessing. I also, when I look back and say, well, but what else did you do? I said, well, I was also aware of that 65. I want to just make it past 65. I always ate well. I always did kung fu. I didn't just study the physical side, you know, the kicking and punching and lifting weights and getting strong. I have always studied the internal arts. I mean, long before people were doing yoga or hot yoga or anything like that, I was doing Tai Chi, Chuan, which is an internal art that's taught in mainland China. And I've always attributed a large part of my health to that. I mean, the meditation, the deep breathing, all the things that became Tai Chi. Never thought about, well, would I be able to fight with Tai Chi or anything like that. People look at it and say, well, that stuff looks soft. It looks like old people in the park doing Tai Chi. I'm Master Dennis Brown, and Tai Chi saved my life.